Yes, when you see that little animation, I hope you know what's coming. Tolling. Yesterday, we had an extended interview with the director of tolling for Oregon's Department of Transportation. Brendan Finn talked about the need for tolls on I-205 and I-5 in Portland. He said the money's needed for safety improvements to help ease rush hour backups and for ongoing income for ODOT's budget. Well, this morning, Finn was in Charbonneau, a community just south of the Willamette River near I-5. People who live there use the Boone Bridge a lot to get anywhere north. That's the name of the I-5 span that crosses the Willamette River there. And it's a place where ODOT is thinking about putting tolls. That idea is not very popular with a lot of folks who live there. At least 300 people gathered this morning to ask Finn and ODOT a number of questions or to make comments about the proposed tolls.
And tolls are terribly inefficient. They waste so much of our money, about 50%. That's a little unclear. I think there's a better way to do it.
I'm very concerned about our roads. When I drive on our roads, sometimes there's a bump or two. I'm very concerned. I think we need to have a good revenue stream going to maintain them. I also think tolling is a horrible idea. And I think our legislatures should take this in hand and stop it dead in its tracks.
Currently, there are not tolls on every road going into San Francisco. There's tolls on a couple of bridges, but there is still a way to get into San Francisco without being tolled. With these going through, there would be no way to get to Portland without being tolled on every single road except through Canby.
And that's just a sample of the comments. They went on for quite a while. Among the many people gathered there in Charbonneau this morning, Dean Sir. He's a citizen who's gathering signatures to force a statewide vote on tolling.
You are the electorates, you're the taxpayers. IP4, of which I'm the author of, is a Vote Before Tolls initiative that is targeted for the 2024 ballot. It is not too late. IP4 will give us the right to vote and stop or accept a modified tolling plan for 205 and I-5.
Sir said he needs about 200,000 signatures by this time next year to force a vote on the tolls. His website is called Vote Before Tolls. Now, I know this is a big deal for a lot of people, and as I've said before, I'm so impressed at the wide range of views that you out there hold. We often get comments on both sides of tolling, which I appreciate because I hope it makes us all think more deeply about what we think on this topic and why we think that. Last night, we asked you for your opinions, and you were not shy. Here are some of the comments that you sent us supporting tolls.
I stopped watching your program long ago when your one-sided views on tolling was presented that way. Thank you for the show tonight. It was about time that you presented a more balanced view of what tolling can do in the Portland metro area.
All right, thanks for your feedback, Thane. By the way, if the rest of you get mad and stop watching for some reason, that's okay. We'll be here when you're ready to give us a try again. Chet wrote in to say tolls are annoying, but they're not the end of the world. That is, they're just a form of taxation. Services in our world do not come for free. If you use something, why should you expect not to pay for it? And Lee offered this comment. You want nice things that are better and will last. We're going to have to pay for it. Really sick and tired of the pushback on this simple fact. And the last word for supporters goes to Lucas, who wrote, I'm a supporter of the tolling program. It is a user fee that helps to fund the great highway projects by the very people who are utilizing them. I'm also happy that we are pioneering the way for possible low-income discounts. I have to say, the majority of comments that have come in since we started reporting on this a few months ago, mostly negative towards tolling. And last night, we heard that from several of you.
I just wanted to say I listened to that ODOT idiot, and I have never heard so much mumble. We already paid for the roads. I'm all good for paying for a new bridge. But where's all the other money going that goes towards the roads already? Give me a break, man. What a bunch of bull.
All right, it's Friday, so colorful language, cool. Amy writes in to add, all that safety and system talk is ridiculous because he did not present anything that actually let us feel like ODOT gives a damn or plans to actually do anything about the damage tolling will cause. Tom agreed, writing in, your guest from ODOT offered no answer to our concerns, pure bunk and promises. And here's what Lyle thinks about tolling. Where the heck are all the gas taxes that we pay in Oregon going? Where are the lottery funds going? It's just another way to tax Oregonians without calling it a tax. Don't do it. Once they get going, they'll just keep increasing the amount of the tolls. We'll give the last word on this to Tim, who emailed this thought. When the cost of roads falls into the middle and lower classes hard and inconveniences in an extremely unfair way to the locals of Southeast Portland and the most populated areas of Clackamas County, most people will not call that a success. I think he should change his name from Finn to Spin. Thanks to each of you who took the time to write or call. There'll be plenty more opportunities. We're just getting going with our tolling coverage.